Hey traders, it's the Roybert. I wanted to bring you up to speed on the like making money versus trading. I have two accounts. One of them is a Roth IRA that I do investment with, and that's not necessarily buy and hold forever investment. It's buy growth stocks, let them go up, sell them, and then look for something else. So it is swing trading, but it's in the Roth and it's tax free because I'm over 59 and a half, and I won't be able to draw from it because it's only a year old. But you have to wait five fiscal years. So I got into it in the last third of the year, and that still counts as a whole year. So it will be accessible in 3 years. Um, so that money was my investment money. That wasn't my trading money. The trading money was different, and I've put about 4,000 five four about $4,500 into the trading. I'm down about half of that, and I'm trying to build that back up. Trading, but that's been a year. So, and I didn't put all that money in all at once. I put some in later after it fell down quite a bit because I was making some stupid mistakes, and I rebuffed the account just to make trading easier. I'm not able. I have to keep um, my position size around $300, or I can't progress. As it is, $300 is small, and I don't make big money off of it. I'm just trying to practice still after a year, trying to practice having more green days than red days. So we're still in the process, and until I get confident that I'm putting money in faster than I'm losing it, I won't increase the size of my positions. I'm going to just keep doing this until I'm good, or at least good enough to know that like I can risk bigger pots. Okay. The Roth. What I did was I had about $6,000. I bought some stocks in the Roth. No, I bought them outside the Roth. I think I just bought them in the trade account because I remember I had to sell them and rebuy them inside the Roth, which had nothing in it yet. So what I did was I bought some growth stocks in my trade. They started to go up. When it got to 7.9, um, all the money I had put into the few stocks that I combined into just one that was doing well. Once it made $1,900. I had to sell it all, move over to the Roth, put the money in the Roth, and rebuy it inside the Roth. You can't transfer from outside to inside. You can't just move stocks. So I had to rebuy at a different price point. Um, at that point, I think they were $35, the shares, and uh, I stayed in until they were 82.50, and then the valuation got wrong. It got crazy. It got stupid, and I also heard some terrible things from the CEO and their philosophy and where they were going with the government. And it turned out I was right. I was right to get out philosophically. I was wrong to get out financially. They were doing big things for the government, and the price did go up a lot. I did not stay in, and I'm still glad that I did. What I did was I took that money then once it went up to $20,000, and that happened. I started with $6,000, and through some selling and buying and holding, it I made 14 off of it was Palantir. And I got out, and with that 20, I think it was 20,100. I put it into, I mean, it was in the Roth. I just rebought to other stocks, to other things that seemed safe. Two of them are eVTOL, Archer, and Joby. And one of them is Rocket Lab, who is surpassing Blue Origin by leaps and bounds. They're actually going to be a practical space services company. And that has gone up. So now it's not climbing like it did during the Palantir months, but it's only been a year. The account is now worth 28,000. That's just the Roth. 28,000. I started with 6. 24. So that's 450% increase. That's 4.5 times in a year. So even without having like buckets of money, you know, how much should I put in there? That's enough to buy a used car. I think every middle class guy like me can afford to buy a used car. Somehow, you know, even if it's with some borrowed money, you know, $6,000 isn't that much. I did it. But a lot of it had to do with paying attention to stocks, watching lots of videos about new upcoming stocks. It happens to be a growth period right now for high tech, and those are the ones that are getting bigger. And it's the time now is to get into them. You don't want Apple, which goes up and down by 10, 15 bucks every few months. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't continue to go up and up and up. You want something that started out kind of cheap and has the potential to go up and up and up until it stops going up and up and up. Then you just get out of it. There's a system to whether are you an investor or do you want to make money? Because they're two different things. Investing means you believe in a company and you're putting your money behind something you believe in, and you and that company are going to build a fortune. I don't care about the company, except if the company is evil. I care about its potential. And once it's reached its potential, I don't care about it anymore. I don't need that. All I was in it for was the money. Keep that in mind. It matters.